Hello everybody and welcome to Hanamonogatari episode 2. Last time we got Kanbaru back again with us after a long absence from second season. And Ogi's apparently a boy now. But yes, you guys already know the drill. Open up your own copy of the episode, sing it up at the timer that's going to appear within Q's hands at the end of my countdown, and let's get right into the episode.
It's cool.
I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Of course.
Not Monogatari if Kanbaru's not naked.
I mean, to be fair, she is in her own room.
BL.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. Oh my god, the bike. In reference to him wanting to join last time in Groping Booba. I mean, if I was Aragi, I'd be a bit worried too after sending something like that. Oh my god.
She had
I feel like Kanbaru always has the weirdest art style changes.
Oh. Oh, and Kaiki standing there.
Imagine. Kaiki standing in her backyard.
Yuri Monogatari.
I mean, I think some people actually call this season that.
Oh my god, imagine if the Devil-chan had Kanbaru's hand as a leg, so it's like a leg hand at the bottom.
Leg?
What?
Well, it's a monkey's paw, so maybe?
Monkeys have legs.
Yeah, monkeys have legs, but I mean, they can use both to walk, I suppose. They're strong enough.
The difference is they just have thumbs on their feet.
Yeah, I'm imagining Devil-chan drinking juice or something with her. I'm imagining the Devil-chan drinking like a cocktail or something with her monkey feet. Like a hand, a monkey paw on her leg, and she's just sipping juice with it. That's what I was imagining. But okay.
Like, I imagine just her sitting down cross-legged and then picking up a glass with her feet and drinking it.
Yeah.
God, Kanbaru looks so good this season.
Oh, that must be so nice.
Yeah, it's like that strange in between of crying and laughing. Done so well.
She's so happy that she's crying.
Yeah. Oh. Oh shit, I forgot.
I guess the doggy thumbnail I chose was a really bad one because it can also be used for this episode as well. I'll have to draw someone else. Oopsie.
It's almost as if Ogi is a recurring character.
It was the same scene that was in the last episode, like directly the same. It also it seems like it's so similar that it looks like reused animation was what I wanted to say, but I skipped over a few words.
It makes more sense for the last episode, though, since it's our first time seeing Ogi like this.
Yeah. That's why I went for the thumbnail for it.
Mm-hmm.
Drew?
Oh, another lesbian. She was in the last episode as well.
She's not a lesbian.
Kiwi making bold assumptions.
I think it's just Kiwi's wishful thinking at this point.
Yeah. I want everyone to turn gay.
Wait, didn't
Gay is the way.
last episode? Well, didn't Kiwi say something like "Let there be gay" or something? Actually, no. I think I made a joke about that because Kiwi was saying something about all of them be gay.
Adam and Steve.
Adam and Steve.
Yeah, it's funny. The name Eve obviously is best known for Eve, like the first woman. But when I think Eve, two people come to mind: Eve the singer and Eve from Nier Automata, which are both male.
And none of them are
so when
girls.
I think Eve, my first thought are boys.
I've never heard a girl called Eve before. I've never met one either.
The only one I can think of other than just Eve from the Bible is
Kaiki.
from, I can't say it, Kuroneko.
Wait, this is after. Oh, I don't like Kaiki anymore. No, I hate that.
I told you he's
Kaiki
not
returns.
Dead. I knew he wasn't die. Not surprised. The beard is an interesting choice, though. That's surprising.
He doesn't look like a baby-faced maniac anymore. He's a real man now.
I'll talk about it in the discussion, but there's something actually pretty funny about the Koi arc.
Maybe I should grow a beard as well, and then I won't look young anymore.
Well, this is a strong running stance.
He has a really good form.
Yeah, he's going. T-pose to assert dominance.
Oof. A fake can be more real than the real thing.
Gain's child. Oh wait, Gain is a last name.
That noise was like the peak of the VA's career.
I thought it was Kiwi at first.
What?
Yeah, that does
You
sound like a Kiwi
never
noise.
make such noises.
Noses.
And honestly, good advice. Why would they ever assume that Kanbaru wouldn't be able to outrun you, though?
You always have to be careful with Kaiki. Oh wait, is this not Kaiki's new mission? Because he failed Gaen in Koi? Don't tell me you're pregnant, Kaiki.
Wait, what? Where did this idea come from?
I don't know. He just said that's not something you can say in a crowded street. So
that's the first thing that you think of?
Yeah. I mean, I've been failing biology this whole reaction.
I guess Adam and Steve was probably still on your mind.
I've been reading too much in Preg-BL.
People just ignore that. Oh my god, I love you so much.
And he elegantly puts it. It's kind of adorable.
Like Kaiki is just straight up like the weird uncle that's like trying to be nice, but just doesn't really come off as that.
Oh, I'm getting a real good sense of deja vu with this scene. What? Why?
Why? Why does this ass look like a good man?
No, the scene itself, the setup of the scene is reminding me of something, and I don't know what. It feels like I've seen it somewhere.
Turns out Kiwi watched an anime with a Monogatari reference.
The way the plates are set up and stuff is reminding me of something.
Maybe this isn't Kaiki. Maybe it's a fake.
Oh my god, the fake of the fake is even more real.
Yeah, I can't see Kaiki actually being strong enough to put on a beard to let it grow.
What?
This has to be a fake. There's no way that someone as good as Kaiki would let his face grow a beard.
Kiwis have an existential crisis. It's okay, guys.
He doesn't like our last name, so he's just gonna call her by her first name.
Yeah.
Those are cool chopsticks.
Because it's not Gaian. It's...
Gaen Suruga. Is that why he grew a beard?
Wait, how did these things connect? What?
I don't know. So that he looks more trustworthy, like a father figure or something?
Maybe. Actually, that could be possible. But I guess it's more like to show that time passed, more likely.
They already showed us with Kanbaru's hair.
Yeah, but like Kaiki aged.
Yeah, all the characters have changed over time.
Mm-hmm.
They could always make his hair gray and maybe fatten him up a
he's
little.
not that old yet. Oh!
Liars die young.
Meat lump.
Oh.
I can't take him seriously.
Defensive body language.
Did I ever take you that seriously?
Ooh.
Yeah, I can take him even less seriously now. A little apron and a beard. Oh, Kanbaru looks pregnant.
Oh my god, Kiwi. She's just wearing an apron.
Maybe that's one thing on the mind right now.
Yeah, certainly.
I did forget Kiwi is pregnant, so that makes sense.
True.
What? I didn't even know that I was pregnant.
He wanted to make an announcement video about this, but yeah.
I'm carrying Jesus Christ since I'm a virgin.
Oh no.
Crossing out the Ghostbuster because he's not here to scam her.
Trust me, I won't con you.
The most trustworthy person, to be honest with you.
I mean, he is. He did save her senpais from death.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, that was a tick. If you heard me slap the mic.
Don't worry about it. Editor Zero will take care of it.
Not yet. You're not in the manga, Kaiki. Actually, I don't know how far the manga's got.
I haven't been keeping up with it either.
I don't know. I love the artist. I just see the illustrations every once in a while.
I'm actually kind of hyped for the Monogatari remake in the manga art style.
An anime in the art style?
Yeah, they're animating it in the manga art style.
Oh,
that'll be amazing.
Yeah, truly. It will be a pain in the ass to animate, though.
Yeah.
That's why I always said manga like Bio or Trinity could never get an anime because you just could never translate that art.
Niku
da. Disgusting. Organs. Blech. Nasty. Meat in itself is nasty.
Well, yeah, between Kaiki and the monkey's paw, it's kind of obvious.
Well, that's
about that.
yeah, that's kind of hard right now. My lesbian girlfriend took it from me.
Looks down
She's
at
like,
our.
Oh no,
What do you
stay
mean,
longer.
Kaiki?
Father, don't go. Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben? Niku okue.
What does meat have to do with anything? He keeps on mentioning it. It must be important.
No, he's just a weird uncle.
With a really long tie. I'm glad the long tie is back. I missed it.
I missed the long tie as well, and I missed his fresh face without the fucking beard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The plot thickens. So yeah, Kaiki did fake his own death.
I told you he wasn't gonna die. Never once did I think he was dead.
Well, after you told me that he was hit by a pipe, I doubted it as well. I thought he was shot in the head.
I mean, those are easy to mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that, Kaiki could probably have told the story that way because he was the one narrating Koi Monogatari after all. So we're not really sure what was real or not during that arc.
His old self died.
That's why he grew the beard, because he's a new man.
No. He should cut it.
Kaiki's just actually like a ghost like Hachikuji now.
No. Oh, maybe. That would be actually a good plot twist. I would like that.
I want to just talk about Kaiki's return a little and a little about Koi Monogatari. Pretty much, I think almost every episode, Kaiki or somebody who is in the story mentions something about Kaiki getting hit in the back of the head with a pipe or something by like a high school student. And they make jokes about this pretty much almost every episode in Koi. You don't notice it though on your first watch, but like on your second watch, it's very obvious that the foreshadowing is pretty much there every single episode, and Kaiki really likes foreshadowing in his storytelling.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really funny when you're watching it for the second time. It's pretty neat, like sliding that in just as a joke.
Kaiki is messed up.
Strange, Ogi doesn't even remember that they're supposed to be playing as a boy right now. I mean, Serbi kind of knows a bit and has her knowledge mixed up, but what do you think about this, Kiwi? Is she still just trying new stuff, or?
I still think that she's playing Kaiki's role currently, like how Kaiki did in the past, the mysterious liar type of thing, like a threat that's looming in the back that you don't really know much about, because Kaiki is now just a comedy piece. So you can take seriously.
I'm gonna refute that just because whenever Ogi talks, they come off like they're trying to be helpful, but it's always gearing them down like some other path.
Yeah.
Like they did with Naruto.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah. that I can't refuse because it is like the truth, right? But for me, that's kind of similar to how Kaiki would lie on purpose or something of that sort. That's what I'm comparing it to. But okay, I agree with you.
In that context, they're kind of the exact opposite. Ogi is trying to like play this helpful persona, but in reality is the exact opposite. Whereas Kaiki was trying to be like this big, like looming villain, but he was actually the opposite, right?
Oh, nice comparison there. Yeah. They're actually complete opposites from each other, interestingly enough. We do know, of course, at the end of Koi that the one who told that kid about where Kaiki would be was actually Ogi, so she wanted to get rid of Kaiki for whatever reason, and apparently is now currently a boy, so this scene though.
The stupidest that I had while watching this, it's like a really stupid one, right?
Uh-huh.
But you know how Kanbaru does not want to be called Gaen Suruga. I'm not mixing it up.
No.
She's not a Gaen.
She doesn't want to be called a Gaen's child. Because that's what Kaiki is referring to her as, because he doesn't want to say Kanbaru, because that's a family name of the guy who actually got to marry Kanbaru's mom.
So Kanbaru was never a Gaen. Her mother's maiden name was Gaen.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
But I mean, you get to see a little of the, I suppose, jealousy side of Kaiki there. Like, he was clearly like obviously disturbed, or how should I say this? Well, I guess disturbed is kind of the right word. He let the meat burn, even though he was trying to act calm and collected in the scene after Kanbaru mentioned that, were you in love with my mom? And he was like, defensive body language, started denying it. It never really would have worked out because I was already dating someone, she was already dating someone, you know how it works, adult stuff. But like, you can obviously tell that he cared a great lot about Kanbaru's mother. In some other timeline, could have potentially been Kanbaru's father. Now he just has to keep his promises with Gaen and just take care of her daughter for her, like the weird uncle that he is. It's just so endearing somehow, because like, we jump to this arc before we get into all the Otori and Nadeko stuff. So you just straight up, we see Kaiki being all evil and villain-like in Nisei, and then we jump straight to here, where it's like, oh wait, he's just a cool uncle. It's such a drastic change, and it's something that I really love for his character.
No, we all know you're a Kaiki simp. It's okay.
By the end, you will also simp for Kaiki.
I will always simp for Kaiki. Oh,
well,
no.
That's also true.
Just a constant state of Kaiki simpery.
There is never a moment that I do not simp for Kaiki. Yeah. I believe in this scene where Kanbaru is running away from Kaiki, even though they animate it as like Kaiki just running faster than her, I think in the light novel is explained more as like Kaiki knows the layout of the place better than Kanbaru, so he just takes all the shortcuts and cuts her off. But they decided to animate it like this instead.
He's like a Mario Kart Pro.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we know that Kaiki's the kind of guy who like knows all the information before he gets into situations, so he was probably staking this place out for a while now. But who do you think the collector is?
Well, it can be Gaen because Gaen doesn't want to meet her niece.
Brain just goes to Marvel. I'm sorry.
So maybe it's the lady with Ononoki, the lady that's too good to touch the ground.
Kagenoi.
Kagenoi Yozuru. Yeah.
Maybe it's Kagenoi and Ononoki that are collecting hands.
It seems that, of course, Kanbaru's arm was already gone. Maybe it was disappeared naturally, maybe it was taken away, or maybe it's because Araragi-senpai is not here anymore. And that's why the monkey arm just left, because there's no way it can fulfill its wish.
We haven't seen Araragi in such a long time. I kind of missed the guy, actually.
Funny enough, like, second season revs up because they get rid of the main character.
I can't let the table layout go. It's reminding me of something really, really badly. It's giving like this really dreading sense of deja vu, like something bad is going to happen because of the table setup. I don't know why.
What? Are you like some fortune teller now, Kiwi? Just telling me what's gonna happen from the position of plates and glasses?
You say, oh no, they put the square plates in this particular arrangement.
Oh god,
they're all
the
gonna
horror. For this ending section, I actually want to address some comments that we had on the ending of Koi, which is actually really interesting, but it doesn't really particularly have anything to do with this arc. Master Aeonix mentioned the slug, snake, and frog thing that I talked about. I didn't really explain it well because I didn't know much about it, but yeah. Well, obvious it's more than Naruto. I think you're the first to make the Naruto mention. Okay. I just read it from a comment, man. Tofu slug beats the Medusa snake. Here is a little trivia related to the origin of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
Mushiken, an original game from China, eventually becoming rock, paper, scissors in the West. Then brought to Japan in the 18th century, the frog, represented by the thumb, beats the slug, represented by the little finger, beats snake, represented by the index finger, which wins against frog.
I was hoping it would be a middle finger, so you just flick people out when you play rock, paper, scissors.
When adopted from China to Japan, the character for poison centipede was confused with the character for slug. The centipede was chosen because of the Chinese belief that the centipede was capable of killing a snake by climbing and entering its head, which I think also neatly plays into Kaiki putting his hand on her head, placing the slug and down her throat, aka her head, defeating the snake inside her. It's really cool. Another form of it was Kitsune Ken. I mean, I'm obviously pronouncing these wrong, so. Village Head is beats Hunter. Hunter beats Fox. Normally more played by the 18th century adults, which is basically strip, rock, paper, scissors. And Benjamin Lee adds to that comment. Great comment here, so I may as well expand on the Naruto reference. Or more accurately, the 200-year-old folklore that Naruto took inspiration from. Tale of the Gallant Jiraiya, published in 1839, features the main character Jiraiya along with Orochimaru and Tsunade, which even I can recognize these in Naruto names. Long story short, Orochimaru was possessed by evil snake spirit, which granted him the snake magic to shapeshift into a giant snake. In order to defeat him, Jiraiya and Tsunade trained under the frog spirit and the slug spirit to gain magic that allowed them to shapeshift into giant frogs and slugs respectively. However, snake magic is more powerful against frog magic.
Imagine being
frog
the
magic.
Misfortunate one to turn into a giant slug.
I know, right? Frog magic is more powerful than slug magic, but slug magic is also stronger against snake magic, forming the three-way deadlock, Sansukumi. Rock, paper, scissors type games are known in Japan as Sansukumi Ken, where the aforementioned Mushiken is the earliest example of it. You guys are so smart. How do you know all these things? Look, dude, we just watch anime. But alright, thank you so much for all the informative comments. They expand a lot on my knowledge of the Monogatari series, and they wouldn't be possible if we didn't do the series and you guys hadn't watched it and reacted with it. But yeah, that about does it for this episode. We'll be seeing you guys in next week's episode. Later, dudes.
Sayonara.
Bye-bye.